whenever,
Yep.
I'm trying to, help people, I'm like, okay, well, where are you at in the process? So with us, we loan officer underwriting.
Yeah.
So it cuts out that waiting period.
Yeah.
So it does add, more work on my plate because but I prefer that because I
Yeah.
get a really good deep dive on what the file looks like
Hmm.
and what is needed. And it really makes a much smoother process if I can get most everything in the front and rather than waiting till last minute where, people are frantic. All of their documents are all packed up. They can't go and like, search for
Yeah.
everything. So, we really, really try to get everything on the front end. So
Yeah.
once I submit the file to underwriting,
Hmm.
we have a goal of getting those of that conditional approval back within 6 hours.
Okay.
So that's some of the fastest in the whole industry.
Yeah.
So then from there, we're on a strict schedule to get everything in the next 7 business days.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah.
really fast. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
that's super fast.
but that's how we don't miss closings. That's
Yeah.
how so we are graded on how fast we can get a file through. So, and that's whenever I tell clients, you're going to think I'm really annoying for the first like 2 weeks that,
Yeah.
we're going through all of this because I'm going to be asking you a lot of questions, but you're going to thank me at the end whenever I'm not asking you for 900 things at the end.
Yeah.
Now, every loan's not like that. Things get hard sometimes. We find rabbit holes that I just had one recently where I'm like, if I find one more rabbit hole, there better be a rabbit in there. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, this is
Yeah.
crazy. But, so yeah.
Yeah.
And then
So,
so
yeah.
so then
So,
from there we do have so our closers have one day. So after we get done with the loan closing, it's so we try to get everything balanced within 24 hours.
okay.
And then my personal goal is for a client to have their final numbers at least 48 hours before closing.
Oh,
That
okay.
way, they can get their checks or they can send the wire, whatever they need
Mhm.
to do in order to get the funds to the attorney. If there are missing invoices that we need to add to that CD, we're not scrambling last minute.
Yeah.
It's just a much better experience for the client.